Okay, I think we are back up and running. Let me see. Are we good? Does look like we are back up and running. Okay, cool. We are. Now let's talk to Papa Geppetto.
I'm glad you're here, my son. Have you... I can't believe my eyes. It's almost as if something is growing out of the portrait. I remember commissioning that piece from an artist named D. Gray. Like all artists, he was eccentric. He claimed that a painting could harbor a living soul. But how can that happen? Just like the fairy tale. Forgive a foolish man his ramblings. Perhaps the seed of its growth was there all along. I know you're curious, so see for yourself. I have my work to keep me busy.
What's
You
your
don't
work,
remember
Geppetto?
much beyond Rosa Isabel Street, do you? Ask me about areas.
Let's learn about the Barren
The
Swamp.
barren swamp was originally vacant, useless land. It became a massive dumping ground when the factory started disposing of puppets. The polluted groundwater spawned strange creatures. Perhaps similar to the ones in the cathedral. Definitely worth an investigation. And rumors whisper of rare treasure in a monster's nest. Why don't you go look for it, son?
Okay. Oh, right, we got Antonia's cure. We should
I
probably...
believed in you, and my belief has been rewarded. She can be cured. It feels like a dream. The possibility of imminent death, though. Why won't pain ever leave her alone? I cannot make this choice. Every option is painful. I cannot know what's best for her. What would you choose?
What would you choose, guys? Would you choose to cure her and run that risk? I
Yes.
would.
I suppose ignoring her pain wouldn't be right. Thank you so much. No matter what happens, I will accept it. I will administer the medicine. Please accept this token of my gratitude.
And we get free ergo out of it, so it's worth it no matter what. Alright, let's get back to the main content of this game. Fighting.
The Isle of Alchemists. According to the guide, Vanini visited that place. That's something, I guess.
Oh, we're good friends.
Ciao, Bello. It seems you and I share a strong connection.
Talking to an alchemist is like talking to a brick wall. That's also an alchemist.
Brother, you should say hello to your friend. But it is true that we are in something of a bind. We're going to need to consult with our old friend.
You got that right, sister. Our pal is sure to help us. We didn't behave that badly at his last shindig. I hope.
A moment, please. My young brother here is slowly but surely losing his very sight, his windows to the world, to a terrible, slow-working illness. That is why I seek the gold coin fruit. It's said to work miracles. And do I ever need one? The alchemists give us just enough to keep him going, but not enough to cure. And never what they promised. We can't rely on those crucible-kissing wizards. Please, don't make me beg. He needs this. Besides, for a fellow who raided the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's den and walked out in one piece, it'll be as easy as eating your weight in bumbaloni.
Please, the gold coin fruit is the only thing that helps. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Please. The gold coin fruit is the only thing that helps. Can you spare any?
Despite the fact
personal
that I
favor.
don't trust them, we'll give them one.
We knew you were a true friend. And generous.
That's right. I liked you from the start, you know? Just had a feeling. If you felt otherwise, that wasn't me.
Ignore this one. When he gets excited or just feels happy, he gets chatty. But he really is grateful. We both are. On that note, I hate to borrow and run, but we have another request from the alchemist to take care of, so we will be staying behind. You'll need to go on without us, so I suppose this is farewell. I won't ever forget your kindness. Here, a small token, but it's a gift from the heart. Now go.
Quixotic. We got a
I
record
never
for
forget
that.
a friendly face.
Okay.
Honestly, I didn't really expect you to bring us a damn thing, and yet... Thank you. Truly. I'm not saying I'm ready to set up housekeeping, or that I even trust you. But given time, I think we could become actual friends.
Right. We did the right thing, I think.
You need me? I was surprised when the bell rang. The Isle of Alchemists, you say? And monsters. This is a nightmare. I'm living my own nightmare. Puppets and alchemists forget it. It is their secret island. A place hidden from the world. But even if we could find it, how to get there? What about... I don't know if it even works anymore. But one still requires fuel, needs must when the devil drives. There could still be a way. A dangerous but marvelous mode of transportation. But it won't work without a golden ergo. My research, well, Purcinella did a lot of the heavy lifting, has led me to believe you can find one deep within the barren swamp. It's also led me to believe it is guarded by actual monsters. So, I can't make this decision for you. It's up to you. No, I'm not going to tell you the details yet. Not until we have that golden ergo. It's just not worth getting our hopes up, compagno.
Alright, Vanini. Let's put our faith in you. Free resplendent ergo, not bad. Vanini Kraut Landmark Guide 4. In this issue of Vanini's Guide, we'd like to introduce a special place different from our previously featured attractions. And we don't mean special in a good way. Of course, it may cater to a few people with peculiar tastes, but if you're an adventurer who wants to know all about Kraut, it's worth learning about its shadows. In that sense, the Barren Swamp is the area that showcases Kraut's shadows well. The Barren Swamp is where scrap puppets are discarded, Because it's composed of swamps and ravines, it isn't part of the city's development. In the past, it was briefly a coal mine, but was soon forgotten because of the Ergo discovery. Later, a few shrewd factory businesses concerned about scrapped puppets began to dispose of them illegally here, turning the swamp into what it is now. A swamp full of discarded puppets and corrupted animals. It's Krot's grave itself. Luckily, the city announced that they'll turn the barren swamp into a park with the exhibition just around the corner, so we're seeing some hope here. It's a living grave of hell. How about seeing this kind of place with your own eyes before anything's developed? Good or bad, an experience is an experience. Rating 2.5 out of 5. An attraction for those who want to see crouched shadows. Long boots are a must. Reporter Medoro. Okay. We are entering the barren swamp, which doesn't sound particularly barren. However, if we're going to be fighting mostly puppets, let's go ahead and put on the Puppet Destroyer amulet.
This place is... Okay, there's no easy way to say this.
Ooh, one of these guys.
Humans call it an illegal dumping site. The city tried to stop it. Eventually, it had much bigger concerns. If the Grand Exhibition's horrific solution spread this far too... Oh, why am I thinking about it?
Alright, Gemini, calm down. We're gonna be fine. Gonna be fine. There's a dog next to a barrel. I do not like that. Ow. Oh, no you don't. You were about to explode on me. Jeez, this place is dangerous. Full of death and destruction already. Oh, it's superior. Huh. Oh, and I can wear these no problem now. That's good. Just make sure I'm wearing all the good stuff that I want to be. Alright, moving on. Oh, gunners on the roof. Bear traps in the middle. Get me the heck away from all that. Okay, let's run and grab whatever this is. Totally not worth it for a dim fragment. Are you kidding me? To get poisoned? Not worth it. Well, it is what it is. And this is a trap, so don't fall for it. Just let it roll on by. We're gonna go and repair our weapon. And buff it. 'Cause I see a clown friend. Whoops. Get that strike in. When he gets up, we're gonna go Fable Arts. And we're going to charge in. Oh, he died from the poison. Nice. Alright, let's punish these gunners. Ow, after I step in a bear trap. Let's not fall off the ledge. Why are there so many bear traps in this game? This is a trap, so stick to one of the sides, otherwise you might fall. And that would be a very, very bad time if you were to fall. Let's repair our weapon. Pop our heal. So this is another obvious trap. Try to get you to go for the item before dealing with the enemy. Be careful with the ledge, because they will try and knock you off 100%. But first we're gonna go unlock the shortcut just in case we die, because I would rather not deal with all those enemies. Pull the lever! And now we've got a shortcut back to the beginning. Free item, don't mind if I do. We're gonna actually switch to the fire one just for this quick little section. Repair our weapon a little bit. And lead in with a heavy. Pop a heal. Oh, I think I dove into that one. Okay, he set us on fire very quickly. I might be dead. Nope. Bust him up. Got him. Okay, that was a little bit of a close call. But I'm gonna say it was worth it. Because now we have the recharged amulet. Which, in essence, it slowly heals you over time. I think it's like 1 hit point per second. But honestly, that is really good passive healing. But now we'll go back down, since we've gone up all the way. Go ahead and pick up all these items. Got him. If you do a plunging attack, it's a good way to get a nice solid advantage against this guy at least. And chopped in half. Nice. Very smooth. Smooth operator. We'll go ahead and turn Gemini on, that way I have light in darker areas. But yeah, that's everything up to the shortcut. Let's go ahead and sit at the Stargazer real quick and continue on.
Those damn alchemists. The terms of the bargain, almost intolerable. Well, it's not like I care about those hotel people anyway. But there are limits.
I'm those hotel people?
How do you do? It's quite odd that we should meet in a place like this. Oh, don't pretend surprised that I got here before you. After all, I can elude the darkest monsters, the loftiest beings. In fairness, I do benefit from your prowess as well. I shall tell you something since we're nearly peers. They say a terrible monster lives on the cliff at the end of the swamp. It behaves like a crow, gathering shiny things. I have absconded with treasures from its lair, rare parts and weapons worthy of a hero. That catch your interest? If you're hunting ergo monsters, you might put that friendly tip to use. You're a worthy hunter, and it is worthy prey. Show that swamp monster what you're capable of. You're a worthy hunter,
Can I
and it is
buy
worthy prey.
weapons?
Show that.
Yes, I can. Okay. So we're going to buy the Frozen Feast as it's actually required for kind of a quest item later. As good as the medallion is, I hate that the two best medallions or amulets are locked behind the sword that I like to use and the Frozen Feast. It's a shame. However, let's talk.
What's this? A gift for a rescuer from a technician girl. I don't remember. I've saved so many of the common people. Anyway, thank her, I suppose. Oh. Oh dear. These gloves are a mess. They don't even fit. Is this a practical joke? My God, I never did like that girl. She's just like him. Oh, never mind. I thought you had better taste than this. How disappointing. Get these rags out of my sight.
Well then, he appreciated the gift. Nope, nothing else to talk about. You got it. Free electric blitz canister. Free guy walking away from me. And dogs that explode. Lovely. Those are my favorite kind of dogs. The exploding kind. Hey dog, why don't you go ahead and like walk in a bear trap for me? That would be... Actually, you walked into a bear trap. Nice. Good job, dog. Alright, moving on. Keep on pushing. Try to get him to open this box. He missed. There's a guy shooting from the tower. In case you didn't know. But I like free loot. And a Crescent Moonstone defines as free loot. Arrow guy can shoot these guys for you, so it's actually quite convenient when he does. Let's try to get him to open this other box. Kill those guys. Backstab this guy. Okay. Now let's go deal with this guy shooting arrows. He is rather annoying. You can't hit me, hee hee. Oh, please don't hit me. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. Don't hit me. All a joke. It was all a goof. Nah. Get wrecked. And then make sure you actually break this machine, because otherwise if you die and don't, he will respawn and shoot you again. And personally, I don't care for dealing with that guy again. Deal with that guy. And last but not least, deal with this guy. Got that poison on him. Keep getting those extra hits in. And that'll take him down. Nice and easy. Slow and steady, nice and easy. Ow. Puppet, you can stop that. Poison should finish you. Fable Catalyst, nice free loot. Lots and lots of free loot. We need to get out of this poison as soon as possible. Don't want to actually end up poisoned. Sneak up on you. Or try to. Bash him. Dim ergo fragments. Get behind him real quick. And finish him. Good stuff. All good stuff. And that finishes up this little segment of the swamp. Smash away and keep up the attack. Oh, ow, ow. Ow, can you stop it? Very rude. It's almost like he didn't like me. Ooh, a Dark Moonstone Covenant. That's good to get. Who are you? Why are you just sitting there?
Wow. So they do exist. Other puppets like me not bound by the Grand Covenant. I thought I was forever alone. Without the Covenant, my kind hates me. Monsters, humans, puppets. They all hate me. But I want to be friends with humans. If I learn how to feel, would that be possible? If you tell me how, I'll return the favor. I want to learn how to feel.
Okay.
Hello, my only friend. I
Sadness.
see now how scary losing someone can be. I may not be able to cry, but I hope I can comfort others now. Thank you. Hello, my
That's a
only friend.
useless item. I'll never use that. Teach clap.
The mimicry of a joyful heart. It's good to feel alive. Thanks.
And that's all I know how to teach you. Okay. Got a radiant ergo fragment from that. That's kind of nice. So, as you can see, we have lots and lots of friends here, ranging from puppets of the future to another guy shooting at me from the tower. And there was nothing in that box. That's a shame. Dodge! Oh, I knew it was coming. Should have ran sooner. Just like you should have ran from me, butterfly. For right now, we're actually going to be ignoring these puppets of the future. We will be coming back for them, just at a slightly later point in time. But don't worry about them. I would just say come back when it's a little bit safer. Oof. God, those arrows are close. I guess they're more bolts than arrows. Oh, this isn't the way I meant to go. This is actually the correct path. We want to go up this path over here. Experiment report of order test subject 890. Name, test subject 890. Status report, the most successful case from the prototype elixir injection experiments. 3 patients suffering from the petrification disease who got the elixir injection at the same time died. Right up until their deaths, they experienced painful necrosis, skin rupture, seizures, convulsions, crystalline metastasis throughout the body. Ultimately, they became mutations known as carcasses. Number 890 was able to suppress neutralization side effects and has been stable for 56 hours so far. Just the dissociative amnesia, seizures, aggressive urges, and hallucinations found in typical petrification disease victims. Interesting. Personal opinion, I've confirmed the Order's proposal to take a stalker with verified physical abilities as an example is very effective. The sample extracted from Subject 890 is estimated to help the elixir development in the next step. Sister Adriana, who will receive the next baptism, is expected to be able to fulfill the Order's wishes. Wake up, evolve, ascend. We, the Reborners, will prepare for the birth of God. Well, that sounds like a cult if I've ever heard of one. I am not 890. Name Precious, forgotten. Okay.
Ah, this must be quite an urgent patient to seek out my humble abode. You are still breathing. I must treat you quickly. Grant cannot have any more live patients. Trust me, it's better this way. 'Tis far nobler to die as a human.
Okay. Oh, you want me dead?
No vital signs. You must be dead. I'll dispose of you properly.
What do you mean no vital signs? Get the backstab on him. And then power up your weapons. Because we forgot to do that prior to him starting this fight. Wow, he is quick. Quick with that cleaver. We're gonna Fable. Just get that poison going. Got the stun into a follow-up. Hit me. Oof. Been a while since I fought someone as quick as you.
In my judgment as a doctor, war should end while they're still human.
Well, I plan to die as a human, one way or another. Pair your weapons if they get busted up like mine. Got him.
I remember now. My Adelina.
Oh, Adelina. She's already dead. It's cool. Don't worry about it, Mr. Doctor. I guess death brought him some clarity. Okay. And like I said, we will be coming back here for all of these nice tempting goodies, but first we're actually going to press forward a little bit. And we are going to switch back to our acid. Could have earlier, but I forgot. Finish them. He spat on my fur coat. I like my coat not dirty. It's covered in blood anyways. Oh. So much for that. We're trying to be a real boy, not trying to be a clean boy. Hop off and back down. This is a trap, so run straight across. Don't even take the chance that they knock you in. And what we're going to do is actually go straight for the shortcut. That way we don't have to worry about death in this area. So grab the shortcut. You could rest at the bonfire. I probably should rest at the bonfire, but yeah, we'll rest. Okay. Deal with this happy fellow again. Hop down here. And now with this you want to be very careful. Land where the item is, because if you don't, you will fall. And then try to be quick. Don't let her push you off. Very real possibility if you sit at the Stargazer. But if not, you should be able to handle it just fine pushing into this area. I don't reckon I want to come any closer to you. The ooze thing they put on you is some kind of like debuff to slow you down. Just to know. Because as you could see, I couldn't get my follow-up I normally like to do. Because I was moving a lot slower than normal. Anyways, once that's all dealt with, knock that guy off the side and open your chest. Or just let him up and then deal with him. Alrighty. So that's all the items from this area. And now we'll continue into the cave. Don't let the ball distract you. Just run across when it's safe. I'm a completionist, so I like to grab every item regardless of how useful. Okay, we're going to wait for another ball to come rolling past, and then go. We're going to get hit by a ball, so stay close to the edge, or not close to the edge, stay towards the cliff so you don't fall off on accident. And then push through all the way so that no one can knock you back down into the way of that ball. And deal with that guy. As soon as you can, get that guy running, get that girl running. It's just easier to deal with them in this section than when you're chasing a butterfly per se. Oops, did I do that? Oh no! Double tap. And finished. Okay. So once you do that, you can go ahead and grab this item. I don't know if it's really any safer to run from this side versus the other. Oh no! And that's how easy it is to die in here. Son of a... I was trying to show you guys how to do it properly, but don't stop for items. Just don't stop for items when you're on that path. Whatever he dropped, it was not worth dying over. And that's exactly what I just did. So let's hurry back. And carry on. So that was most unfortunate timing with everything. honestly, I think we can make it. Ugh, just in time. Okay, get these guys running again. And we are not going to stop when we get there. We are going to grab our souls and move on. But we're not going to stay in the way where they can mess us up. Okay, so wait for another ball to fall. Go. And keep running. Whole time you can hit A and keep running. It's a good thing to know that you can hit A and still be running. So you want to get up to here, get as far as you can, as safe as you can, grab it, and roll at the ball. Oh god, am I dead? Yep. Yes, I am. This area is probably where I died the most. Just trying to learn the timing as well as get through it with all the enemies. But that's why I'm giving you the advice that I could not have. Finished. Move on. Deal with that guy. Move on. What we're gonna do is go straight on it. And he got hit right away. Run to the little divot. Keep running. Deal with that guy. Toss a saw. Toss. Okay, wait for one more. And run. Quick is smooth, smooth is quick. So you're gonna wait till the ball comes and run. And just get as quick to that side as you can without falling off. Then you go down here. You're gonna go straight to that item once a ball rolls past. And then from here, you're gonna go down a ways. And you're gonna use your Fable. That way you can deal with that as quick as possible and get back to that side where it's safe. Wait for another ball. And then carry on. So many deadly balls of flame. No matter how I said that sentence, it was not going to come out appropriate. So I highly recommend running over here and unlocking this shortcut so you don't have to go through a field of death anymore. It is a very nice shortcut. But then I do recommend coming over here and dealing with this particular enemy. And you can actually try to trap him in a bear trap. Didn't actually work in my favor. You can try and push him into it. Don't know how well that'll work. But maybe. Nope. Just got off his arm. That'll do. Then we get our free item. A disruption charge, or cartridge. Probably better than one we're wearing. Yep. Might as well wear it. Doesn't put us over our weight cap or anything. No harm, no foul. Wait here, as this mean guy will try and push you off the ledge. It's not like too bad of a thing if he does. It's just really annoying to come back here. So, try not to let it happen. Oof. I hate this area because it's so enclosed. Ugh. So when you're overheated, try to roll extra, as it'll actually allow for you to not be overheated anymore. Ugh. I really don't like finding this thing in here. Actually, I do recommend just step outside, deal with it outside. That way you don't have to fight in a super enclosed area. Well, that is a interesting thing, first year bro. Personally, I am good with everything right now. Watch out, 'cause it's a trap. Keep swinging. He rolls sideways like a little weirdo. Try and repair our weapon a little bit. But we're not going to die over it, so we're going to use our fables. Do a big extra swing. Dodge. Ah, he got us with the grab. Rising dodge to get out of it a little bit faster. And then, oh, you aren't going to let me into your critical zone. That's rude. That's very rude. I worked hard for that. Get ready to dodge, because that's when he goes for the grab. Oh, he did it again. He did it twice in a row. That is extremely rude, sir. Lay down. Alright. So now that that guy's dealt with, onwards. Does this area look familiar? Like I said, we will come back to it, but first, let's deal with a couple things. Deal with that guy, trying to push us off the ledge over an item. Of course, it was a Tim fragment, so it's not even really worth all that much. So you have two options. You can let this gun shoot at you and use it to fight the puppets of the future, or you can deal with the gun and then fight the puppets of the future. I personally prefer to do it that way, just because it's a little bit safer, less reliant on things going right, so definitely recommend doing it that way.
Of Krat Central Station. Oh, this could be bad, pal. Really, really bad.
Well, we will have to see what that is all about a little bit later. First, we're going to go deal with those puppets of the future. I've almost got enough gold coin fruit to go back, but honestly, I'm not going to waste you guys' time with that. that's something I can do at the end of each episode and each stream. Just make sure you go and stock up on it whenever you can, when it gets full like that. But instead, we are going to deal with the puppets of the future. And friends. Yep, he managed to set himself on fire. Alright, puppets of the future. Let's deal with them. Let's deal with the butterflies too. Okay, can we stop hitting me right as I'm about to strike? Honestly, you don't really want to fight the puppet of the future in that bunch of corruption. So just wait for him. He'll slowly lure himself over. Something you can actually do while he walks around is actually put on your L-Leda shock cartridge. It's actually a really good idea to do that, as these guys deal shock damage instead of disruption. So, just something you can do while you wait for him. But once he's on land, that's when it's time to go. And watch out for the stomp. He'll do it a couple of times. 3. And then go back in. I'm honestly hoping he does the spin move more often than not. Do another big hit into the critical. And then you keep up with the big hits. Watch out for the feet. 1, 2. Oh, he didn't do a third one. So go in for the damage. Make sure you're out of the way of that attack. It is quite painful. And then just keep on swinging for those big hits. And eventually, you'll get a critical. Follow it up. Just keep on swinging. And down he goes. Nice and easy when you kind of plan around it. Really, the puppets of the future aren't ever too bad, but some of them are in nastier spots than others. You definitely don't want to fight in the corruption because it will slow down your movement speed, plus poison you if you actually get a full bar of corruption. So it's just better to fight them on your terms. And we did get corrupted, so pop an ampule. I personally like to have those on my quick bar anyways, because they are useful for important fights as well. But let's go ahead to this side, repair our weapon a bit. Follow this up. Fancy Vanini collection. That'll be good to give to Vanini later. Or Puccinella, rather. Venini doesn't do his own stuff. Oh, kind of. Get the backstab. Follow it up with the backstab on this guy. And then I think we're ready for the next puppet. But we're actually going to head over here because I think there's another butterfly that spawns somewhere around here. Should be one more. So just run around like a chicken with your head cut off. You'll eventually find it. Oh, we are in a terrible, terrible spot to fight this thing. Okay, we dealt with him. That is the butterfly at least dealt with. We will deal with the puppet in just a second. Just get safe. And let him come to us. We'll go ahead and stop the corruption again. Let him make a little bit of distance onto land just because it'll actually help out quite a bit more. Come on. Easy does it, buddy. Alright, try to smash me. We're gonna deal with his little friend here first, since he broke open the box. But then we're gonna start on him. Okay, I definitely tried to dodge that. It is okay if you get hit by 1 or 2 attacks. Definitely don't take too many more hits than that though. It's quite easy to die to these things as slow as they are. Well, can you stop stopping? Yeah, we're not gonna get a follow-up attack because we don't have the stamina, because we had the shock proc. Lifted both feet. Let him do his stomping. And follow it. Good follow-up. Keep on swinging. Honestly, you might want to just Fable Art him at this point. It's a fairly reasonable option. But that'll bring down him. And that really does clear the rest of the swamp, I believe. Let's do a quick round just to make sure. I don't think there are any other butterflies. I think we got... Oh, no, there's one more. Should be around here. There it is. But that'll finish off the swamp. Now we can use our clock to go to the most recent Stargazer.
Hey, are you a treasure hunter too? Strange to meet someone in my line of work. I know how this looks, but I'm not a thief or anything. I am on a serious expedition. You wouldn't happen to know a treasure hunter named Alidoro, would you? I'm a big fan. I plan my expeditions to follow Alidoro's traces, but this lock has me at a dead end, and I so wanted to explore the Hermit's Cave. All I can do is keep plugging away. If you come back by, say hello. Maybe I'll get this place open.
Okay.
Life is short, and life in Krat is shorter. I reckon I should cherish what time I've got. All I can do is keep plugging away. If you come back by, say hello. Maybe I'll...
Let's talk to you about Alidoro.
Never heard of Alidoro? He's a treasure hunter and one of the best. And unlike a lot of the riffraff in Krat, he's not a thief. He's a pro who excavates antiquities methodically. And professionalism is important when you're talking about Ergo. Just mention Ergo, and everyone cares about the history behind the ruins. That's why Alidoro has the reputation he does. The quality of his information and the condition of the antiquities are on another level. I know there are rumors about Alidoro lately, but I know jealousy when I hear it.
Rumors?
The rumors? Well, for starters, they're nonsense. Alidoro is the last person you'd suspect of crimes like fraud and theft and assault. It's crazy. I've even seen a wanted poster of him. Those alchemists must be behind it. Those guys act like they own the ruins, and they don't want treasure hunters to earn an honest living. I mean, come on. We're talking about the Alidoro who saved all those lives in the workshop tower rubble. So, no, I don't believe a word of it. Ugh, would you get a load of this? I grabbed it as a souvenir, but it's just malicious propaganda. You take it.
Wanted. Alidoro. A con man who calls himself a treasure hunter wears a hound mask, charged with fraud, impersonation, theft, assault, and other serious crimes. He's very good at tricking people, so watch out.
Life is short. All I can do is...
And what about discovered treasure?
Well, this is what I've got so far. It's a cryptic vessel. A sort of cipher device, but I don't know how it works. I didn't want to throw it away. I think it's a clue to some stolen goods. I found it between the corpses of 2 thieves who died fighting over it. You know what they say, no honor among thieves. But I can't make heads or tails of it. If you want it, it's yours.
Okay, thanks. But we are on a different mission. We are on the... Oh, I guess we should probably go back to the hotel and redeem all our souls. And our quartz. Ah, gosh darn it. There's a lot we can do at the hotel. Well, let's start with Eugenie.
Hey, about my request last time. Did you give Alidoro the gloves? Phew. Even the Union's advancement test didn't make me this nervous. Alright, I'm ready. Tell me the truth. Did the gloves make Alidoro happy?
We're big fat liars.
Really? What a relief. I'm confident in my weapons, but it was my first time making gloves, so I was a little nervous. Okay, more than a little. Gloves seemed a logical gift because I know he lost a finger. I was there, after all. When the workshop tower collapsed, the Hound lost a finger saving me.
And that's why they don't fit.
Death trapped under the rubble if it wasn't for the Hound's sacrifice back then. I don't want to think about it, and yet I can't forget it. I will never repay that sacrifice, even if I spend my whole life trying, but I'm gonna start now. Thanks. I was too shy to give such a gift to him myself. Speaking of gifts, I got something for you. Take it with my thanks. I know my way around a weapon.
Okay, Eugenie.
At the
House of Vanini even
Yes, we have a new box.
Master Vanini's collection, while patrons of prestige can all at the House of Vanini.
What do we got? Oh, we got new weapon, new liners, an amulet for advanced weaponry, and blue guardianship. Increases max amount of HP, stamina, and legion. Not bad. Oh, and we have a cryptic cipher, which we might as well give to Vanini.
I just find saving people is its own reward. I certainly don't need the money. Even strangers. Everyone deserves some help now and then. If we who live through times like this don't live the best lives we can, we dishonor the memories of all we have lost. Honoring the lost is why I do what I do. In a way, I envy the dead. They don't have to know what it's like to remember that they're gone. Ha! And here I go again. Blah, 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 and who cares, huh? Now, let's get out there and save my... that is, our city.
Decipher a cryptic vessel.
Now, just leave this to me. Done and done. You will find Vanini always seeks to rise to the challenge at hand.
A old cryptic vessel decryption. The old shack in Malum district. Okay then. Let's first actually upgrade our Legion arm all the way. So now we can attack while guarding. We can use a Fable slot to parry when there's a Fable slot open. Or when performing a guard counter, we can charge for more powerful attack. Interesting. Let's go give that a shot, I guess. I don't... Okay, so that's the parry. So, blast me. And how do we trigger the attack? I don't know how to trigger the attack, actually. Okay, I don't really understand it, but I've never really relied on that heavily, so I would take it easy. Anyways, let's find Sophia.
Choice you make.
We need levels. We could use some more motivity, but we could also use more vigor. Let's get our vigor up to 23. Feel like our attack is okay for now. Go ahead and collect the gold fruit. Alright, let's see. Perfect guard causes stiffness. Break the enemy's stance when a perfect guard is successful. Interesting. Increased number of special grindstone uses. Okay. Fable slots, amulet slots. We're taking amulets. That is hands down great. Lowers natural recovery of weapon attack 1. Let's lower my weapon's durability consumption. That actually sounds pretty nice. And then auto charge pulse when discharged. That is huge. And that's all the quartz we have. Alrighty, let's see if we can beat the boss this stream, and if not, we will have to try next one, because I have to take my kids somewhere soon. See what we can do. So we are going to switch grindstones to the fire imbuement. Sentry's notebook. Why in the world is that thing here in Krat? I thought they were joking when the city dispatched me to catch the monster. I figured it was a broken puppet or a bear with the petrification disease. That green thing is huge. What on earth did it eat in the swamp to grow so big? I don't think it's the waste problem. I've observed it. It obsessively protects its nest and likes to bring its toys there. The puppet bodies aren't used just as toys. The thing sucks ergo from the scrap puppets before playing with what's left. It feeds on ergo, and that's why it grows so big. The whole area is a feast for it. I need to report this. Blasted bastard, screw you all. I think that green guy was made by the alchemist for sure, or he's their mistake. How else can they ignore our backup request like this? They're always like this. If something is unfavorable, they'll just ignore it. Why did they send us? Are we prey, not hunters? That guy is watching us more and more. He definitely knows we're here. He's looking at us like we're toys. Someone hurriedly scribbled a note. Guard post captured soon. Lost control of ballista. Impossible to take back. I ask forgiveness for all my sins, all the sins of my life. The angel will guide us. Well, things went poorly for him. Just gonna say he did not make it out. Probably a safe bet. We are going to put on the pierce resistance. It's actually tempting to put on the strike. Let's put on the strike. I think that's the most appropriate one for this boss, but I could be wrong, guys. And here we go. I don't think it likes us being in a swamp. And I totally just lowered my weapon instead of extending it. That was a mistake. Smash him as much as you can. This boss is a good one to get all your heavy attacks in on, for the most part. Block. Put Aegis to use that we just got the upgrade for. Big swing, big swing. It's swinging back, get a big swing in. Swinging back, get a big swing in. Swinging back. And we're into phase 2. truly horrifying. Repair your weapon if you catch a break like I am. Do a block. Do a block. Try to do a perfect block. Get away from him when he does that flipping attack. It is very dangerous and does a lot of decay damage very quickly. So that's one attack you just want to outright avoid. And if you notice, he actually has more or less the Scrapped Watchman's attacks in this form. Oh, he actually has a grab. That was very bad. And big swing. Watch out for the tentacle. Follow up. Oh. Pop a heal. Block. Do a big swing while he does his. Good. Get in those extra attacks. And we have our Fable ready. We're going to pop our Fable now. Do some big swings in between his. Get one in. Oh, watch out. He does a backwards swing with his tentacles. He actually just whiffed me there. Okay, we're going to back up because he did the crab thing. And then get back in there, deal some damage. Big swing, or light swing, block. Big swing. Dodge the grab. Oh, he banished us. Should have healed. That was a good first try. Very good first try. I think I might try to save the fire for the second phase, just because that would be useful to have. I also do recommend putting on the Carcass Amulet, or even the Motivity one. Really, if you're going Motivity like I am, go Motivity. If you're going Technique, go with Technique. Whichever one is your main build, instead of the recharge, because the recharge isn't as effective during boss fights, I've noticed. So, just something to keep in mind. Extend our weapon. And let's give this boss another try. Oh, darn it. He did the dive. I honestly have no good advice for dealing with that. Just kind of roll and hope he doesn't hit you. It's not great advice. Oh, I thought I was far enough to the side of him. Get out of the way of his poison. Or decay, rather. Big swings in between. Big swings in between. And already he's on the ground. We're going to go ahead and use our Fable. Swing. Block as best you can. Sometimes they'll catch you with that though. Big swing. Big swing. Follow up with another big swing. And you can actually use your Aegis and block and swing a couple times. And just keep that pressure up. Okay. That was a very good phase one. Now we're going to heat our blade. We're going to repair it as much as we can prior to him getting here. Okay. And we're ready. Oh, he went into crab mode, back off. And follow it up. Follow up with little swings. Follow it up with little swings into a big. Follow it up. Heal. Follow it up. We sadly didn't get the fire on him. Oh, we didn't get the critical either. That's most unfortunate. I like to dive right under that one. Back off. Let him do his crab thing. Follow it up with some Fable, in my opinion. Hit him with that. Follow up with some big swings. Oh god. Heal. Heal and dodge. Heal and dodge. Back off, because he's going to do the crab. And then follow it up for some... Hopefully... Oh... Weren't able to get the heal back. Dang! Like I said, this boss is not a pushover, but that was a good attempt again. I'm doubting I can upgrade my weapon now. Just something to double check, make sure you're using fully to your advantage. But really, we just gotta get good and beat this boss. Okay, he's doing the digging thing. Yep, yeah, there's really not a great strategy for that, as far as I know. Pop a heal, get out of the poison area of effect. I think had we gotten the critical, we might have stood a chance on that second phase. Good timing. Not the world's greatest timing. Get around him. Not great. Back off. Get those big attacks in. And this should send us to the second phase. Yep. Immediately repair your weapon. Lock on. Charge your weapon. And here we go. Okay, dodge out of those. And try to get the perfect. And like I said, he does have the same moveset more or less as the Scrapped Watchman. So take advantage of knowing what you know about the Scrapped Watchman. Get the big hits in. Try to set him on fire this time. I don't think we got it. Use Fable. Get the big one hit in, and then get the critical. That's more important. Strike. Oh, get out of the range of that attack. Bad one for him to catch us on. Get him with a couple hits. Swing for the big. Okay, get some of that health back from our guard regain. Hit him with a big. Dodge. Get out of that range. Pop a heal. Oh no, the follow-up got me. Oh man. That's a tough break. We're getting him to phase 2 consistently. Honestly, we're not setting him on fire enough, so I am actually going to grab the Legion arm to set him on fire. I think that would be quite helpful. Our weight is actually quite down. Can we wear anything with slightly higher? Okay. Okay. Let's give this another try. I wonder if it's worth it to try and burn him in phase 1 and then try and burn him in phase 2 again. I think that's going to be what I try to do. Or just try to get through phase 1 and then ensure he burns in phase 2. And we missed the... Oh god, we are not off to the world's greatest start. First we miss a timing attack, and then we get hit by that secondary. Strike. Get that. Swing for another heavy. Get the critical. We are going to use our Fable Arts. Use a big. Follow up with another big. Time it, or try to. Hit him. Oi, he is just doing the most annoying attacks this round. Dodge. We're gonna hit the wall. Of course we did. Why wouldn't we? Just so he can interrupt us. This is not the round I was hoping for. Got the perfect guard at least. Hit him with the big. Hit him with another big. Send him into phase 2. Okay. On to phase 2. And we're going straight in. Fable. And that gave us a heal right away. Jeez Louise. This was a bad run. That was just a bad run. Ugh. I'm doubting I had any Fable when I died, but if I can save a Catalyst or two, that would be nice. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe with some less annoying attacks. Please don't start by digging. Okay. So you can actually just run back towards the entrance for that if you are uncomfortable with the timing of it. I do think it's worth practicing. However, I'm getting slightly tilted by this boss at this point. Ugh. Locked in an animation. And we tried to dodge. Don't try and dodge, just try to time the parry right. That's what you gotta do. Okay, we missed it on that window. Got it on that window. And now we get the critical. Following it up. Dodge immediately. Nope. Tried and failed. Get out of the decay range. Block, hit, big hit, block, big hit. Oh, poppy heal. Nope, mistimed it. Oh, and then we definitely mistimed our big attack there. Follow it up. Pop your heal before you hit him if you're going to use your last heal anyways. Because at least then you'll get most of it back. We're going to pop that. We're going to recharge our weapon as much as possible. We were not supposed to be hit by that, but unfortunately we were still in range. That was the grab attack. I was worried I wasn't going to get the block up in time for that, but fortunately we did. Oh God, guys, I am unfortunately out of time to keep giving this more tries. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end the stream here. We will finish this boss at a later time. Unfortunately, right now I do have to get running. We will beat this boss. Honestly, he's giving me more trouble on stream than I had when I beat him just playing solo. But we'll get him next time. Alright guys, I hope you all have an excellent day, excellent time, doing whatever you're doing. Take care, and I'll see you later.